All right, we got the inspired part. Now let's get to work.
CJ McCollum's been steady, averaging 20 a game. He finds Norm Powell in the first one this game. Here's CJ McCollum, got Jokic on him, some fancy dribbling next to Rivers.
You know, I think this is one of the first times I like the young guys. You know, those are my guys. I like Michael Porter Jr. That's my guy. I like Jokic. That's my guy. Murray. That's my guy. I even like Aaron Gordon, right? But Dame has been my guy since day one when Marcus Aldridge was playing with him, right? And I really want this man to just get his championship that he deserves. And yeah, see, he's just too. Michael Porter's just too big, dog.
And he's a sharpshooter. He's not a 3-point shooter. He's a sharpshooter.
He's a 3-level scorer, for real, bro. Scores from anywhere.
Knocked down a three for three from the field, 9 points, and now he puts up a three-pointer, and it is good. Transition. Porter Jr. will let it fly, and he's got another one.
I need me a jersey. I need to find me a Michael Porter Jr. jersey.
I need me a Dame jersey.
I'll wait till next season, honestly, to make sure he stays on Portland.
Yeah.
30-year-old rookie out of Argentina. Green on the take. Green slithers in.
'Cause I don't know what homie's contract looks like, but I really don't want to see him in Portland no more. I've been saying that for at least 3 to 4 years.
Yeah. I think I'm finally at that point too. Like I said, either this team gets Kawhi or Dame get out. Just get out, please. I like Portland. I like him, but I really question them building the team around. Now I really question it. I like their role players too. I like Norman Powell. I like Anthony Simmons. Melo. Of course, CJ. And why can't I remember the center's name ever? Nurkic.
He's not a free agent until 2025.
Portland with 8 turnovers on the regular season. They average just over 11.
Yeah, I feel like he just freed up.
CJ McCollum on the table.
Bro, he probably. I'm pretty sure. Don't quote me on this. I'm pretty sure Dame. Dame re-ups 2 times. This might be his. He might be on his second big contract. Off of max too. So he might have been maxed out twice. Think about that.
A lot of money.
A lot of money.
This dude, Michael Porter Jr., had 22 points out of 29 in the first quarter.
I don't know, bro. I'm with you because I don't know if I knew you exactly, but I know we had that conversation that Michael Porter Jr. dropped in the draft, and that was like the biggest mistake in the world.
Yeah, for the teams that missed out on him specifically, because we knew at that point that the Nuggets were already going to be there. We knew they had Jokic. We knew they had Murray. We knew where they were going to go. But for them to get this kid, we were like, hold on, they're going to get a championship. That's what I think we all agreed with it. He was like, yo, this is too much talent on one team. If he stays healthy and no back problems, he was like, yo, this team's going to get a championship. Because his first year, I don't think he played that much.
He didn't play at all. He didn't play his first. That's what I was about to get into. Denver managed him so well because he had like a really bad back injury coming out of college, and that's why he dropped. They didn't let him play for like the first 2 years, and they said, "Hey, just get your back healthy, and when you're ready, you'll be ready, and then we'll start playing you." And they slowly put him into the offense, and now, hey, patience. This is what patience gets you. A superstar. A diamond in the rough. A gem.
Shit, I got 3 of them. Jamal Murray, Jokic, and Michael Porter Jr.
They got 3 MVP caliber guys, in my opinion. That's the way I look at it.
Same way OKC did back in the day. Just different.
I think it's different from the standpoint of OKC was still young.
Shit, they young. Get it twisted. They young.
Holds Jamal Murray.
Young.
Not that. Not like that. Durant and them were like 22, weren't they?
Yeah,
They're like at least 24.
2 years still young, man.
I guess.
And Jokic spins off Covington, scores. That's no contest as Jokic.
Shit, if James Harden would stay with OKC, I bet you would be saying yeah.
Yeah, but we know that's one of the
get that
worst.
championship by the age. They get that championship by the age of 23, 24. You'd be like, yeah, that's right around the same age I expect Jamal Murray. You know.
Jefferson in the game. Morris, the drive, the dish, Millsap, the shot put is good. Until the 4-minute mark of that third quarter.
Did Jamal Murray go to Kentucky too?
I know he went to one with blue blood schools. So I just don't know which one. Might have been Kentucky. It sounds like Kentucky to me off the top of my head. I can't be for sure.
Bro, I remember when I was like in middle school, I started watching Kentucky ball because of John Wall. Because I really like John Wall in the college. But the talent Kentucky produces every single year is absolutely ridiculous.
Gallinari's a good coach. Hopefully I'm saying his name right.
Calipari?
Calipari.
Is he still at Kentucky? Or did he leave for like somewhere else?
No, I'm pretty sure he's still at Kentucky.
I don't know, bro. I think college basketball is crazy as fuck. The scandals be crazy in college basketball.
I don't care.
You see, I will never get over this story when I found this out. What's his name? Colin Sexton for the Cavs.
You got paid from Bama.
Yeah, but the funny part is, when I was looking into him, I found out he was from Georgia. I was like, if you're from Georgia, why would you go to Alabama to play basketball? Come to find out, at the end of the college basketball season, a report came out. They said Alabama gave him $100,000 to go play for them.
Yeah, you got paid.
He got a bag, Darren. He got paid. All the other guys on the list were getting like $20,000, $15,000, $30,000. They gave him $100,000. I was like, no wonder you went to go play for Alabama, bruh. I would have went to go play for Alabama for $100,000. Fuck.
I already knew that. But
that shit crazy to me.
Denver in the next round. Are you for sure that they got the Phoenix?
Yeah.
For sure. They was a 3
They
seed.
said it last night.
Oh man. Sheesh. Like I said, man, I don't know if they can stay with their big man, but I also don't know if Denver can defend that D-Book, man. I just don't know.
think they're gonna have better ways of defending Devin Booker than LA had. Let's just say it like that. Devin Booker is a superstar and missed the playoffs. Devin Booker's going to get his, and he's going to get his at will.
It's weird, man. Your heroes from yesterday, LeBron, Dame, and all these people, I gotta see them go out in the first round now, just to make way for the new guys that I still like. Like, I understand you gotta make way for Devin Booker, you gotta make way for Michael Porter Jr.
No.
Stay on the way.
They're taking it. They're not.
Yeah, obviously.
They're taking it.
But they're just on talented teams too. Like, they're on extremely talented teams. They're doing it. Don't get me wrong. They are taking it, but they're on talented teams.
I mean, you can say that. They built those teams, though.
The players built that?
No,
Devin Booker built that team?
They built those teams. Organizations. They built those teams.
Yeah, that's different. Yeah, okay, cool. But it's not that I'm saying. I'm just saying, how do you? It's just weird, man. It's weird. This is a weird feeling. Like, Steph was my hero. He's not even in the playoffs. Dame is my hero, and he's not in the playoffs no more. LeBron's out of the playoffs. Like, this is a weird feeling. It's a weird feeling, man. I mean, I'm cool with the new guys. But I think I'm ready for that. Like you said, man, it would be really good for Dame. Okay, let me start with this. I guess Dame posted on IG or something, or Twitter. Yeah, it was IG. He posted on a Nipsey Hussle lyric. How long should I stay dedicated? How long till I can't remember the lyric. Opportunity means preparation. And it's one of those, like, bruh.
He posted after the game?
Yeah, and it's one of those, like, man, that's a good question, because at this point, maybe you should just leave Portland. Because at this point, you might it's not that your team isn't good enough to win a championship. It's that
How can you say that?
you might as well go. You might as well go get your championship. Just go get it. Like you just said, Devin Booker, he's going to get his championship. Why? Because they gave him Chris Paul. Denver, they're trying to go get that championship. Why? Because this organization built a talented team. One player went out, and they still realized, oh shit, we just picked up Aaron Gordon. We're still talented. We're still at the level of talented before the Aaron Gordon trade.
We have some really good backup.
Just not at the same position. It's at a different position now. And it's like, it's really like, it's not that your organization isn't giving you the pieces. Because like I said, I like the pieces on his team. But you're putting up 55-point games in the playoffs. You're forcing it into double overtime yourself. At what point do you just go? Yeah, at what point do you just say, I can still do all of this, but I need something. I need a Michael Porter Jr. I need a Kawhi. I need a LeBron. I need that one player that's not going to outscore me. I'm more than likely going to outscore them, but they could do all the dirty work. They can get the triple-double for me. They can get the 20-point triple-double, but I can go out for 50 points. You feel me? He needs that one guy who just, you know for sure they're going to do what they're supposed to do. And with Portland, I question that.
Yeah, and his second best player is CJ, and I really like CJ. I just don't think he's a second best player on a championship team.
Yeah. At this point, I agree. I think Stephen A. Smith said it before. Like, they're just both too short of guards that they're going to need one more bigger guy.
Preferably a center, in my opinion. But
like
it's so hard to find a center. I like your idea, just trying to go find like a Kawhi or a small forward.
Yeah,
that can help you.
You got Nurkic. You don't need that. You need a free agent to come play with you. You need a free agent, a wing defender, wing player, just a good wing player to come play with you. You don't need a center. Nurkic is good enough. But you need somebody that can come in and, like I said, just make the game more simple for you, man. Because I'm tired. I'm tired of seeing Dame lose at this point. And I don't know if it's coaching. I like Terry Stotts personally. I like the team that he's on. I like Portland. I like the team. But they need that one piece. They need that last piece. Like, put it like this. Zion will be a great piece for this team.
Zion will be a great piece for anybody.
Exactly. But you need that piece. You need somebody. You need somebody who can just, you know who else will fit? I'm not saying it to get them to the championship. I wasn't even going to say that. That makes sense, kind of. Yeah, most improved. I was going to say Jimmy Butler. Plays hard, not overly statisticious, but he's going to help you win the game. He's going to do everything in his power to help you win the game.
I would honestly want somebody bigger.
I understand that, but he can defend. He can defend the guards. He can defend. He can get his points and defend.
How about Jimmy Butler to the Lakers? I don't know what his contract looks like.
I don't mind that. Because both teams need. Look, I think the marriage of Damian Lillard to the Lakers would be perfect right now, but they will have to trade for him because of this contract.
2023.
I personally got Kawhi going to the Lakers. I think
to the Lakers?
Yeah, I think they lose this series and he ends up being like, you know what? I want to stay at home. I chose the wrong organization. LeBron's on his last leg. Let me just go play with the Lakers now.
All right, hold on. I'm going to pull up this NBA bracket real quick.
Because, look, at the end of the day, Golden State's back next year.
I agree.
You're not going to throw nothing at Golden State without a third superstar for the Lakers.
Let's do this. This might be an easy question. Since Golden State, we think Golden State's going to make the playoffs next year. Who's coming out? Who's not going to make it in the West?
Misses the playoffs?
Yeah. I feel like the easy answer, obviously, would be to go to Memphis. I'm gonna take the hard answer and say Portland.
I think you can't go wrong with either one of those. You can't go wrong with either one of those answers. Maybe Dallas, but I don't think so.
I got Dallas winning tonight.
I would say either Memphis or Portland. I think Dame. It's really time for Dame to leave, man. Like that IG quote is 100% this thing for him, bro.
Yeah, but I've been saying that for like 3 years, Darren. He's been great.
He's been great for a decade, pretty much. He's been great for a decade. He's the only player in history that has hit clutch shots versus every other team in the NBA. The only player that did it.
Ooh, I have a question for you. I meant to ask you this in the Lakers video, but I kind of forgot. From this past decade, you got to be drafted in this past decade, the 2010s. Who's the best player in the 2010s that was drafted?
I have no clue.
You don't?
I have no clue. None. No clue. There's too many. Giannis was drafted.
AD. That's what I was on. That's the
too injury prone.
Go-to answer.
He's injury prone.
He is a championship.
Giannis has 2 MVPs and not a finals MVP, and a defensive player of the year. You could just say that he didn't play with LeBron. If you put LeBron and Giannis together, they got a championship.
You can say that, but they traded for Anthony Davis.
Yeah,
but they would have to give up for Giannis.
Your question is who was the best player drafted? Are we talking about they came in the league and just started balling? Because we could put Devin Booker in that conversation.
When they got drafted to now, but they had to be drafted in the 2010s.
I think you're putting AD right there because he didn't really.
I think he's the best player
until his second season.
Like it's gonna be a little bit harder for them.
I don't know what you're asking though. Like, are you asking like they came in the league and right up till now? What did they do up till now, or how did they develop up till now? There's just too many players in that conversation for me. I think Dame is in that conversation.
Was Dame drafted in 2010?
I'm almost positive he was.
2010? Was it 2010?
It was probably been 2010. It probably was 2010 or 2011.
Oh, it was 20. It was the same draft.
As 80?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I don't know. I have no clue. I have no clue in that answer of that question. Book is in there. Who else am I missing? There's somebody else that we are like clearly missing. Jamal Murray's in there. Jokic is in there. Embiid is in there.
Donovan Mitchell.
Donovan Mitchell is definitely in there. He won Rookie of the Year. Yeah, man, it's just too many greats. Just too many. Like, there's a lot of great talent that came out. Now, if you was like, okay, we're gonna play blacktop and we only picking from the 2010s, now that'd get real.
That would get real.
That'd get real.
That'd be fun.
All right, we can wrap this up. Just real quick, who you got winning the next series? Denver and Phoenix. You said Phoenix.
So hold on, let me pull back up the bracket. I'm gonna go on a limb with this pick. So I picked LA and I picked Denver. So since LA lost, I'm gonna pick Denver to win this series.
You said Denver?
I got Michael Porter. I believe in Michael Porter Jr. I like Michael Porter Jr. just like a little bit more than I like Devin Booker. Because I was kind of on him first before I was knew Devin Booker was. I got on Devin Booker pretty late, to be 100 with you.
I was with Devin Booker from the jump. The second he dropped that 70-point game, somebody was like, hey, you know what? You should really go check out this dude. And I went and checked him out, and I was like, oh, he's really like that. He's really like that. To me, and I say we throw this around a lot, especially as of late, he embodies the Mamba mentality to me.
Yeah, you say that all the time. You say he's the one that mostly reminds you of the Kobe.
Kobe's game, I would say that. Like, I understand people put Tatum in there, and I like Tatum, and I see it, but I feel like Tatum's such a bigger guard. I don't know. Like, to me, he looks bigger than Kobe. I think Devin Booker is one of those, like, gym rats. I'm not saying Tatum isn't, but I think he's just a gym. He's been in the league longer than Tatum. I feel like he's just been a gym rat from Kentucky to now. That's just how I feel.
I agree.
But I'll take the Nuggets too. I think you had in the last video you said Phoenix was going to win the series.
I probably did, but Michael Porter Jr. I honestly like Michael Porter Jr. more than I like Devin Booker. And like I said, I knew him first. I knew him before I knew who Devin Booker was. So I'm taking Michael Porter Jr. I'm taking the Denver Nuggets to come out the West.
You knew him before.
I really didn't know who. I knew who Devin Booker was. I remember watching him, like seeing him in the jersey at Kentucky. But I really didn't pay it. I didn't really know who he was until that 7-point game. That's when he was like, Devin Booker's like that real dude.
But that still happened. That still happened before Michael Porter Jr.
Yeah, but I was watching Michael Porter Jr. like in high school.
Yeah, but me too. But still, I knew about Devin Booker before that. I'm pretty
not
sure
really.
70-point
Not
game.
for real. Not me.
That's interesting.
Because at that point I really wasn't watching college basketball like that, and that means I wasn't watching Kentucky ball like that, like I used to.
It wasn't even Kentucky. He was in the league at that point.
When did Devin Booker get drafted?
2015.
That sounds right, actually.
And I feel like I didn't hear about Michael Porter Jr. till about 4 years ago. No, it would have been four. It would have been about 2017 when I heard about Michael Porter Jr.
2018. So
Yeah,
I would have heard about
2017.
him probably like 2017, 2016. That's when he was in high school.
Around the same year that Devin 70-point game.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think I'm taking Denver too. I could tell you one thing: if they had Jamal Murray, they definitely would win this series.
Once again, y'all, thank you for checking out the video. Make sure you like and subscribe down below. Also, make sure you check us out on social media. We're on everything: Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, all that stuff. We also have a website called inspiredbybishopro.com where we sell hoodies and t-shirts. Go check that out. Once again, thank y'all for watching the video. Peace out.
From small to triple XL, all inspired by ambition gear at inspiredbyambitionpro.com.